All right, so for our second little portion of our art project here, we're focusing on color. So now that you've watched the video, you've learned about the different color schemes, okay? So you will be doing either your object or the background in a cool color scheme and the opposite in a warm color scheme, okay? I could have done my cup the warm color scheme and my background the cool color scheme, okay? And so remember, the warms are kind of anything from pink through yellow on the color wheel, and cool colors are basically like blue through purple, okay? Now, if you want to make this a little more interesting, let me turn my, you can kind of see it better when I turn my brightness down. Anyway, I'm really trying to make connections to my previous picture, okay? So I'm going to continue bringing that shadow down. I'm just doing it in color, okay? I have kind of that hatching around the top to insinuate kind of a shadow to give it more shape, and so I do that in the color as well. The reason why I chose to do this blue is because my cup is white, and so typically even white things tend to have bluish looking shadows. If you want to make it a little more interesting though, create a gradient of these color schemes, okay? So I have blue, I added in a little green, and my warm color scheme background, I started with kind of a pink, and then I went to a red, orange, orange, and yellow. So I kind of just made a gradient, and a gradient is just a slow change from one thing to another. So even if I was just doing blue, this is a gradient because it's going from light to dark slowly. It slowly transitions. But from going from one color to another, this is also a gradient changing from one color to another color slowly. Okay? So your object can either be the warm color scheme with gradients, and then your background can be the cool color scheme, or you can flip-flop those so that they're like mine.